Hello, this is Ken from Bolt-On Hooks. We're going to show you our new product today, the XL backing plate. This backing plate is made out of 1/4 inch thick steel, and it's pre-drilled for our receiver hitch or a hook or clevis mount, and also the two outside holes match the two holes that are coming on a lot of the newer buckets on the smaller tractors. These holes are used to mount the buckets to the side of the loaders when they ship the tractors now, when the loaders are factory installed. So there's been a lot of discussion about what these holes are for and what we can use to fill them up. Instead of just mounting something there in the center and having two extra holes, it looks kind of out of place. So we developed the new XL backing plate to cover up those holes. So the first thing we have to do is enlarge these holes a little bit. They're about 7/16, so the 1/2 inch bolts that we use won't fit in there. So we're going to use, to do that, we're going to use a common step drill, or I'm not sure what some people call them. We call them step drills. We're going to offer these on the website soon, I think. I put some tape there at the 1/2 inch mark so I don't over drill it. And so before we do any of that, we're going to tape up the top of the bucket, just like we've done with all the other in the other installation videos, just to keep from scratching everything up. Just some regular old painter's tape works great. I'm going to wear the safety glasses. I've also got my deburring tool. So now I'm going to enlarge these holes to 1/2 inch. Okay. Do a test fit. Okay, good. Step bit does a nice job of doing that for the top part of the hole. So if you don't have a deburring tool, you can actually put the step bit up underneath and drill a little bit, and it'll take that burr off of there. Nice and smooth now. Okay, so now that the holes are drilled and enlarged, we'll put the tape on. We're going to take the 2 bolts supplied with the backing plate. We're going to put it on top of it for now. So just like the hooks and clevis mounts and everything else that we offer, we use 1/2 inch bolts. So we'll need a 3/4 inch wrench in the socket. Okay, what we noticed after I drilled the holes out to 1/2 inch and I started to mount the plate, we noticed it was a little crooked on the bucket. The holes in the bucket are not perfectly square to the top of the bucket. So we used a step drill and we drilled them out to the next size to have a little bit of wiggle room. So we're going to mount this plate now. And what I did is I marked the back of the tape. I marked the tape in the back where so we'll know where to tighten it up. So we have the plate snug down right now, temporarily. So we'll switch drill bits. Take our step bit out. Use our DeWalt pilot point bits that we sell on the website. And if you want to just use a good step bit, if you don't have a good bit, you're just going to have to mark the center of the holes accurately, and any old drill bit will help with that, just to get the center spot. So now you have to decide what you're mounting on the center. If you're just mounting a bolt-on grab hook or a bolt-on clevis mount, then obviously you can just drill 2 center holes here for that to go on. We're going to be mounting our receiver hitch with the clevis backing plate, so I'm going to drill these 4 holes right now. Okay, now I've drilled the 4 holes and swept up some of the chips. I'm going to take the backing plate off. take the tape off. Okay, so now that I've taken the tape off and cleaned up everything so we're not peeling in chips and everything, we're going to start putting our receiver hitch on. So with the addition of the extra backing plate, the XL backing plate, and the Clevis backing plate that comes with the hitch, if you order that option, we will need 1 3/4 inch bolts instead of the normal 1.5 inch bolts that we normally include with the products. So we're going to start first. We're going to get the Clevis, the backing plate up underneath. We'll put the 1.5 inch bolts in the outside holes, and we'll get the plate up, and we'll set our receiver hitch on there, and we'll need the 1 3/4 inch bolts. Now the Clevis backing plate. Small washer, and that. Okay, so now we have everything mounted, everything's tightened up. So once again, the XL backing plate will fit into the newer Jon Deere buckets that have the mounting holes already in them, and they're already pre-drilled for either the 2x2 receiver or the Clevis mount hooks or the combo. So if you're going to mount the hook or Clevis in the center just by themselves, you'll have the hook on top and the backing plate underneath. You'll only need the 1.5 inch bolts that are normally included with the hooks. If you order it as a combo and you're going to add a Clevis underneath as well, you will need 1 3/4 inch bolts. And again, we'll do our best to get you what you need when you order, to try to figure out what you need. If there's any questions, just send us an email and we'll get it straightened out that way, and then we know exactly what you're looking for. I do not recommend the backing plate if you already have something mounted in the center. The reason is, whether you have these holes or not, the problem may be that the plate may not fit in your already drilled holes. It may not fit underneath. It fits just between the radius of the bucket here where it bends. So if you already have a hook or a receiver hitch mounted there, then the chances of this going up underneath there and being able to drill these holes, it's possible. It may work, it may not. We do have a PDF file of this we could send and you could cut out and you could try it out. But generally we only recommend this if you already have these mounting holes from the factory and do not have anything mounted in here. If you do want the plate, and like I said, you already have something, we'll do our best to work with you and figure out what you need and if it'll work for you. We have a few new products coming out shortly, so please subscribe to the video channel, the YouTube channel please, and this will be on the website, as well as the new step bits we're going to try to offer. And that's all I have right now. Thank you very much for watching our channel.